Boom, viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not foreign from King Mix Up, it's not credible. I keep on telling you that. I'm not telling you no lie, people. I hope you all are doing well today on this blessed day. You feel what I'm saying? Because we have some updates for you as usual pertaining to that pastor boy. You know what I mean? We finally get to see who fired what on that fateful night that some people were sacrificed. You see me? I say, sure, know people, and it's not a good look, you know. Because we know that police and soldier did involve in the congregation, but we're now finding out that they're actually using their service weapons and uniform to escort and protect this priest. You see me? I say I'm going to read the article to you know, about what going on that night there and the confirmation on the bullet, as well as there's some more people that's coming forward saying that they gave all their earnings and trust and things to this guy. But like I said, the police ballistics has confirmed that the policewoman's weapon fired at the Pathways Church that night. You see me? As you can see that they're at the crime scene walking past the BMW of the deceased pastor, you know. Also, a male congregant murdered during that incident on Sunday, October 17th, was shot and stabbed. They didn't let us know if the person was shot by the policewoman. You see me? But we know said the throat of Tanika was slashed. You see me? But spent shells recovered from the scene matched the weapon of the policewoman. So this is what Jamaican tax money is paying for. You know, we're paying for police people to harm citizens. You see me? As well as our own police officer. I think they were called that friendly fire. You feel me? But the head of the St. James Police Division, Superintendent Vernon Ellis, reported that the pistol and ammunition was seized. You see me? And like I said, people, it has been brought to our attention that, boy, people, we don't have nobody to protect with, you know, because the more and more me I read this article is the more and more me feel sorry for owner doing this, you know. Because on that fateful night, both JDF and JCF, people were in their uniform escorting Smith in his BMW from Cora Gardens home to Norwood Avenue Church. You know what I mean? The captain was the driver, and the policewoman sat in front of the passenger seat. On reaching the church, she reportedly alighted and opened the back door for Smith to get out. It is further reported that the policewoman had been in Montego Bay for 2 days earlier. Soon after the captain left the church, the policewoman is said to have traveled on a chartered bus from Kingston to Montego Bay on Friday, October 15, and spent the weekend by helping the key lieutenants to prepare for the Sunday rituals. Pathways referred to the Ark. She also reported to have slept at the house of the deceased pastor on the Friday and Saturday nights before the somber Sunday slaying. So, people, look, I'm not saying he's connected to any higher ups, but I'm saying he has a few delusional people in position that's working for him. I'm pretty sure if he had some fool police officers and fool JDF soldier work from him, he probably had some fool politician. You see me? I said, yeah. But anyway, further updates on this individual. We know that he was sacrificing people for life insurance money, you know. But Mr. Somebody tweet this and said, a 26-year-old man who was stabbed and shot at Pathways International says he made Kevin Smith the trustee on 3 of his insurance policies. Smith gained trust of all members and asked him to take out the policies and make him a trustee. I keep on telling you, people, in order to get this life insurance money, you need to present a death certificate. And in order to present a death certificate, you need a body 9 times out of 10, you know. Because if you don't have a body, it's going to take longer for you to get that money. Put in the comment section, all of these people he's sacrificing, what is being said on the death certificate. You know, if they're slashing people, you know, I can remember enough news articles, you know, man throat slice, woman throat slice and found naked. You feel what I'm saying? Making it look like some type of heinous crime, you know. But just giving you that update with that, you see me I say, and this is nothing new for church, you know what I mean, whether you're Catholic church or Christian church, but specifically Catholic church, you know, that's how they got rich, by their members giving all to them when they die, you know. Their will was made out to the Catholic church, you see me I say. So this is nothing new, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, you Christians going to have to take this L, because his lawyer is saying he's not a cult leader. He's a pastor. He's a preacher. He's a priest. And he has a church, not a cult. You know what I'm saying? So I see y'all in the comment section saying, if you stop calling such and such, I call him everything. You see me? I say, yeah, but anyway, let's proceed with some other updates. The 39 cult members were only fined 30,000 Jamaican dollars. And it must have been a good day for the court, because 30 times 40, you do the maths, how much millions that is. You see me I say, in a one day. But anyway, people, it wouldn't be an issue with them being fined the 30K if this lady wasn't fined 700,000 Jamaican dollars, like 3 weeks prior, almost a month. You see me I say? Now I don't know if cult members get any leniency in the courtroom, because you know you have politicians and police, and I'm pretty sure judges and lawyers that were part of this cult. You see me I say? As we see some teachers are part of the congregation, but this is just outrageous. You know what I mean? We need Andrew Onis to tell us how the thing go. Like, you know, if you're caught breaking the Disaster Act and you're poor ghetto people, you're going to be charged $1 million, you know. If you get caught breaking the Disaster Act like Floyd Green, you're just going to get fired or repositioned in the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Rich people thing. Or if you're a cult member and you got caught breaking the Disaster Act, you'll be fined 30K. You see me, I said, people. Let's take a listen to what the lady had to say prior, and then we'll proceed. Because this now make it. As soon as one day after the pastor boy did, Andrew Onis put down him foot again. But lockdown till December 10th. You see me? I remember the video when the woman that I ball about the fine, you know. Boy, poor people have to do better. But nevertheless, let's talk about some other Babylon people. And now, the other day I did a story about a lady whose eyeball looked like it was about to pop out after she was brutalized by Babylon. You see me, I said, for breaking the Disaster Acts. Basically, she was partying when she was supposed to be home. And you know, a lot of us said that's no reason for a man to be putting his hand on a woman. You see me, I said. But I just got in some information in a video prior to the altercation, and you know, the people that might tell me said this lady and her auntie are some real terrorists, you know, some real hardcore people. You see me, I say, I'm not lie, people in the video, they was naked when the police was talking to them, you know. And you know, normally when a girl get naked is because of a couple of reasons. One, them feel like said people not gonna beat them. And two, they ready to scrap. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the type of energy that the people them was telling me that these people had. So I'm not saying it's the right thing for Babylon to do, but you know, if you're being attacked, what are you gonna do? You see me, I said, but nevertheless, people, you know, them Babylon boy need some porridge and all these things. So let's take a
Wallace, what's your name? You don't see them tear it up. So me you take it off, you know what about that? I pray to you. I 3 times I to believe the skin on my pussy. You want to share from who? I go join the vehicle.
Boy. It's always 3 sides to the story, you know. But not lie, Babylon always I get a fight in Jamaica, but they don't make it better on themselves. You see me, I say? But just updating on those two stories. You see me? Well, I forget the thing they're out. And no, I want to take a look at something. Ah, boy, people. Boy. People, I Buju pitney them stress him out, you know. That's why the man I go ball and all of these things. Them locks them a drop out, you know. Jaja, people, Jaja. As you can see, the two are in pitney them. They get in an altercation the other day. We're talking about Abihail and Jahizil. You see me, I say? And you know, his son, made a video response. And but now, like, the whole social media did I beat him, you know? Saying that why you fighting a girl and all of these things, you know what I mean? And why you talking the way you talking. Obviously, people, the son, not too all this in the head, you know what I mean? He's artistic, you feel what I'm saying? And I think we need to know about these types of disabilities. I wouldn't say it's a disability, but you don't know the things that you feel what I'm saying. And I am not calling him artistic. It's his sister saying that he's artistic, you know. She said that her brother is mentally challenged. He is bipolar and autistic. Do not believe any of his lies or anything he says. Yo. Right, you know, I don't know who to believe, you know, because all I want to look like, you know, mad, except for Buju. But anyway, she said this. They are all lying. From Mark to my daddy, and my sisters to my mom. Come straight down. They are all liars. Why bring it to social media? We never in a nut chatting with Uno from day one. And I'm worse not the type to ever disclose my business. But at this point, I need alibis. I can't even trust my own family. They will continue to do these things to me and cover it up like they have been doing for years. People, just I gave them update there with Rifle and, you know, the unfortunate situation with the lady with her son being taken away and being raped by Babylon, and who she said that's where Rifle and the British family and putting the blame on Tammy Lee Sparta. Yes, it. Also, don't forget to like, share the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell if you'll be notified when we drop the latest in dancehall news, musical views, and gossips. Bless. Oh, and the fine them between the lady, 30K versus 700K. Poor member versus cult member.